Legislation that could have a big impact on who you pay to pick you up. The Colorado State Senate will vote on a bill this week to regulate app-driven transportation like Uber and Lyft. If it fails, the companies could be shut down statewide. KRDO News Channel 13's Emily Allen reports on the growth of ride-sharing companies in Denver and here in Colorado Springs. Emily.
Jonathan, taxi companies are opposed to this bill. They say ride-sharing companies like Uber and Lyft should be under the same regulations as their cab drivers. But these ride-sharing companies have taken off in Denver, and one Uber driver offered his first ride today in Colorado Springs.
So when a call comes in, it sees I've got 10 seconds to accept. So I touch, and that tells me where the person is.
Need a ride? There's an app for that.
And then I'm able to zoom in and then see where your location was.
Chip Caruana is Colorado Springs' first Uber driver. He drives his own car, but Uber decides the rate for his customers. He signed up to drive in his spare time to earn extra cash. It turns out we're his first customers.
I think as more people hear about the app and hear about other car sharing services, I think it will spread to the Springs.
You hail an Uber through an application on your phone. Once you open up that application, it shows you the location of the nearest driver. You select that driver and they head in your direction. Once the ride is over, the fare is charged to a credit card that you have on file. State Senator George Rivera from Pueblo and State Senator Bernie Herpin from Colorado Springs are sponsoring a bill that would make sure people like Caruana stay in business.
We want to be sure that the drivers are capable, they have a good driving record, they don't have a criminal record, and again, the insurance is critical so that when somebody's out in one of those cars, should the driver make a mistake and run a stop sign or something, get in a wreck or somebody hit them, that they're covered for the insurance.
Taxi companies and its drivers think the bill isn't fair. Bob with Yellow Cab wants Uber and Lyft drivers to be under stricter regulations.
What's the sense of having regulations if the state is not going to protect the regulated cab drivers?
If the state can't decide how to regulate ride-sharing companies, Uber and Lyft will be shut down. Lawmakers' decision will ultimately decide who drives home happy. Herpin says there are Democrats and Republicans backing this bill. He expects the state Senate to pass this bill, and he isn't sure how it will do in the House. In the Newsplex, Emily Allen, KRDO News Channel 13.
Emily, thank you. The Senate is scheduled to take a final vote on the bill this week.